We
have created
our own drink company.
The fastest growing sports drink in history.
We will run! We will run! Ladies and gentlemen, the
monkey has prime!
This season, we are hydrated.
The official sports drink of the UFC. It's time!
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
It all began 30 years ago with an idea.
You are about to see something that you have never seen before.
Welcome to the Ultimate Fighting Championship world.
This is a crazy sport, ladies and gentlemen.
30 years later, it's still leading the future of sport. The Ultimate Fighting Championship. The fight has just begun. Sunday, February 19th, the UFC returns with a clash of top 10 flyweights. Former title challenger, Taila Santos, looks to use her elite finishing skills to secure her 14th career stoppage as she takes on the surging Erin Blanchfield, undefeated in the UFC and seeking her 8th consecutive victory. Don't miss UFC Fight Night, live, only on UFC Fight Pass.
Islam Makhachev, that dude is on another level.
This guy's an absolute bear. Outstanding wrestling, unbelievable top pressure, submission skills, and so dominant.
He submitted the guy with the most submissions in the history of the sport.
Oh, that's it! Islam Makhachev, 11 in a row, the belt en route to Dagestan.
All my life, I training for this belt.
That's the best lightweight in the world.
My dream now is become #1 pound-for-pound king.
Now is our plan. Fly to Australia and fight with Volkanovski in pound-for-pound king backyard.
2022 was massive. Fighter of the year, pound-for-pound #1.
The UFC featherweight champion, Australia's own Alexander Volkanovski.
The best pound-for-pound fighter in the world on a 22-fight win streak.
People think that can't be topped, but I want to be the double champ. I want to take out guys that people think I shouldn't be fighting. This is going to be the defining year of my legacy.
Two reigning UFC champions collide in a true super fight.
Both men recognizing this is #1 and #2 pound-for-pound best in the sport. This could not be a better fight.
The lightweight on the line, pound-for-pound #1 on the line. Let's do it.
Alexander Volkanovski trying to take the lightweight belt on home soil.
He knows I'm a bad match for him. I'm gonna defend my belt.
I get to fight for a title here in Australia.
He has zero quit in him.
I have the will and determination to do whatever I need to win.
Australia, we're bringing it back home, baby.
Fireworks are guaranteed.
UFC Interim Featherweight Championship.
It's my time to shine and become the world champion.
Yair Rodriguez is special. You never know what he's gonna do.
I will be victorious, and I will win that title.
Josh Emmett! That's all it takes from him!
Australia, buckle your seatbelt. This is MMA at the highest level. I cannot wait.
Bring him on!
UFC fans, we'd like to welcome you to the weigh-in for UFC 284, Makhachev versus Volkanovski. Tomorrow, the Octagon returns to Western Australia, and Perth will be treated to a fight of historic proportions as the undisputed lightweight champion, Islam Makhachev, puts his belt on the line for the first time against fellow pound-for-pound threat and featherweight king, Alexander Volkanovski. Also on tap, the UFC interim featherweight title fight between top contenders Yair Rodriguez and Josh Emmett, and Perth's own Jack Della Maddalena will try to cool off the streaking Randy Rude Boy Brown. UFC 284 is proudly supported by the Western Australia State Government through Tourism Western Australia. And we would also like to welcome our UFC sponsors, including our new presenting sponsor for all ceremonial weigh-ins moving forward in 2023 and beyond, Prime Hydration, which will now serve as the official sports drink of the UFC. And we are also brought to you by Ned's, official wagering partner of the UFC. We would also like to send a special welcome to our UFC Fight Club members joining us today here in Perth. We hope to see all of you once again for the live action tomorrow morning. And now it is time for the ceremonial weigh-in for UFC 284. What's going on, Perth? Great to be back in Western Australia. Welcome to the weigh-in. How about a hand for the Octagon girls, Red De La Cruz, Kahili Blundell, and of course, Christy Pearson. The powerful Hunter Campbell is in the building. Our matchmaker, Handsome McMaynard, and of course, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer. 5,000 plus in attendance at today's ceremonial weigh-in. We thank you for that. Let's get to it. First fight coming your way, live on UFC Fight Pass and ESPN Plus in the lightweight division. Zubaira Warrior Tuhugov versus Elvis Brenner. First fighter to the stage, making his UFC debut, Elvis Brenner. $155.5, the official weight for Elvis Brenner. And his opponent, please welcome Zubaira Tuhugov. Official weight 157.5 for Zubaira Tuhugov. He did miss weight. That is 1.5 pounds over the lightweight limit. All right, next prelim comes your way in the featherweight division. Smokin' Shane Young versus Blake El Animal Builder. First fighter to the stage is Blake Builder. $146, the official weight for Blake Builder. And his opponent, proudly repping Auckland, New Zealand, Smokin' Shane Young. $145.5 for Shane Young.
Come on, baby. We got a fight, baby. Woo! Lean animal, baby. 60G levels. Eat up.
All right, next up in the strawweight division, Loma Lukbunmi versus Elise Reed. First athlete to the stage. How about a hand for Elise Reed? $115.5 for Elise Reed. And her opponent set to make her 7th UFC appearance, Loma Lukbunmi. Official weight 115.5 for Loma. All right, back to the featherweight division now. It'll be for Jack Jenkins versus Shameless Don Shanis. First athlete to the stage is Don Shainis. .146, the official weight for Don Shainis. And his opponent set to make his UFC debut tomorrow, Jack Jenkins. $145.5 for Jack Jenkins. All right, now we get to the late prelims live on ESPN. First up in the lightweight division, Jamie Mullarkey versus Francisco Prado. First lightweight to the stage, making his UFC debut at 20 years of age, Francisco Prado. $154.5 for Francisco Prado. And his opponent proudly repping the Central Coast, Jamie Mullarkey. $155 for Jamie Mullarkey. All right, moving on now to a prelim in the men's flyweight division. Shannon, the Turkish Delight Ross versus Klejason KR Rodriguez. First fighter to the stage, Klejason Rodriguez. $127, the official weight for Mr. Rodriguez. That is 1 pound over the flyweight limit. And his opponent making his UFC debut tomorrow out of the Gold Coast, the Turkish Delight, Shannon Ross. Let's go! $125.5, the official weight for Shannon Ross. All right, with that backdrop, moving on to the featherweight division, Josh Kuya Kulabau versus Melsik the Gun Bogdasarian. First fighter to the scale, Melsik Bogdasarian. $146 for the Armenian Melsik Bogdasarian. And his opponent fighting out of Sydney, Australia, Josh Kuya Kulabau. Official weight 146 for Josh Kulabau. All right, now to the featured prelim in the light heavyweight division. Tyson Pedro versus Modestas, the Baltic Gladiator, Bukauskas. First fighter to the stage, Modestas Bukauskas. .206 for Modestas Bukauskas. And his opponent, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Tyson Pedro. All right, that brings us to the main card, live on ESPN Plus pay-per-view. First out of the shoot in the light heavyweight division, Jimmy Crute versus Atomic Alonzo Menafield. First fighter up, Alonzo Menafield. .206, the official weight for Alonzo Menafield. And his opponent fighting out of Bendigo, Victoria, Australia, number 13 in the world, Jimmy Crute. Mr. Crute. All right, now moving along to the heavyweights. Justin Badman Tafa versus Parker Porter. First heavyweight to the stage, Parker Porter. .264, the official weight for Parker Porter. And his opponent, please welcome Justin Badman Tafa. Justin Tuffa.
Let's go, baby. Let's go, Mark. Let's go. Let's go. It's gonna be a good one. Let's go.
All right, folks, now we get to a featured bout in the UFC's welterweight division. Jack Della Maddalena versus Randy Rude Boy Brown. Official weight 171 for the Jamaican-American Randy Brown. And his opponent, you know who it is out of Perth, Western Australia, Jack Della Maddalena. 171, the official weight for Jack Della. All right, now it's time to take a closer look at the two men who will share the octagon tonight and compete for the interim UFC featherweight championship. Take a look. He is arguably the most powerful featherweight on planet Earth.
There you go.
You hurt just about everybody that you touch with the right hand. You get this confidence about yourself, and Josh Emmett has that.
I'm going to go out there and throw every strike with bad intentions behind it, looking to finish the fight.
It is his mission to not just be a contender, to be a UFC champion.
Since before I was even in the UFC, that's all I've said. I want to be a world champion. It's in reach now.
Watch us, but can't stop us. Hope that's all right.
Oh, Josh Emmett! That's all it takes from him. One and done! I mean, these power shots have felled elite featherweights throughout his career.
So many people.
This is the biggest fight of my life, and I will not quit. I'll never cower away.
Oh!
I'm going to keep on pushing, and I'm willing to put my body through anything to get my hand raised.
In Mexico, we're proud warriors. It comes from our ancestors. You know, I think I have shown that since the beginning of my career.
Yair is a vicious guy. He's not going to be intimidated.
I like the fire, you know, I like the feeling of getting hit and take it, and now it's my turn. I'm gonna hit you harder.
Oh! He's so dynamic, so explosive. He's got scalps on his mantle from the things that he's done.
Down goes Penn! El Pantera, Yair Rodriguez has done it!
He's not afraid to take risks, whether it's spinning attacks, whether it's a kick to the body, push kicks, the rolling thunder. He's just an all-action fighter.
Oh, round kick, he got him. It's
Just like that!
Wow. He is wild and unpredictable. This kid is a phenomenal talent and so unique in that ability.
Yair, he's elusive, he's crafty, he's explosive. He's a tough puzzle to solve, but that's why I'm working so hard, because I will solve that puzzle.
I think Josh Emmett is a really smart guy. I think he is explosive, aggressive, strong, but I think I have better tools than him, so I'm just gonna use it against him.
These are two of the most electric fighters anytime they step into the octagon.
They're going out there to take each other's heads off.
I will not stop. He's just going to be in the fight of his life, and I will get my hand raised.
Whoa! Josh Emmett!
I visualize myself getting a knockout.
It's in between the title and me, and I'm willing to give it all to become a champion.
All right, folks, interim featherweight title on the line. First fighter to the stage, the number 5 ranked contender, Josh CC0 Emmett. 145 championship weight for Josh Emmett. And his opponent, the number 2 ranked featherweight in the world, El Pantera, Yair Rodriguez. $145, the official weight for Yair Rodriguez. All right, we will first corral the great Josh Emmett. Congratulations, everybody in the sport knows you earned this opportunity, largely on the strength of your power, your highlight reel knockouts. What can these great fans in Perth expect to see here tomorrow night?
You guys know me, I'm not here to talk shit, but I am gonna put on a hell of a show tomorrow night. It's gonna be the most exciting fight you guys have ever seen, and I'm coming away with the win. So I wanna hear your guys' energy, because I'm definitely feeding off it.
How about a hand, Sacramento's finest, Josh Emmett. All the best tomorrow night. And of course, now we step over here and talk to Yair Rodriguez. Congratulations, first championship opportunity. Any final thoughts on the eve of the biggest fight of your career?
Nothing, just enjoying the process. Look at this crowd, bro, it's beautiful. Perth is beautiful, these people is beautiful. I have a couple of friends here that I haven't seen in a long time. Kyle Nock is there, my good friend, you know, so I'm really happy to have my family here. All my team is with me, and I can ask for another better situation.
Can't wait to watch you perform. All the best. How about it, folks? Yair Rodriguez. All right, folks, you know what the final act is. We will now take a closer look at the super fight, the 2 best pound-for-pound fighters in the world who tomorrow morning will compete for the UFC lightweight title.
That's another one there by the champ.
I mean, his face is a mess. I mean, we've never seen Holloway this busted up before. This is not a close fight.
I just don't believe there's anyone on my level right now. I'm in my prime.
Oh my goodness, and now he's pouring it on. He just keeps getting better. That's the bottom line with Volkanovski.
I'm the best, no matter who's in front of me.
Alexander Volkanovski with a signature performance tonight.
He's just a step ahead, and tonight he's on another level.
What now, he says to the broadcast booth.
That's a good question.
If he can do that to one of the greatest fighters I've ever seen, who's next?
Dateline Abu Dhabi. This is UFC 280. Here's the number 4 ranked lightweight contender, Islam Makhachev. 10 consecutive wins, and tonight trying to head back to Dagestan with the goal.
It's been a long time coming for Makhachev. Everyone's been saying that he is the uncrowned champion. He's so damn talented.
But the reality is he is faced with a different challenge in Charles Oliveira. He has not seen anything like this.
One of the greatest lightweights possibly of all time. Oh! Knocked out from Makhachev.
He's got the arm triangle. Oh, this is tight.
There's the tap. Islam Makhachev submits Charles Oliveira to win the title. Wow! Too easy.
Islam Makhachev is the best fighter, not in lightweight. He's a pound-for-pound #1 fighter right now. Today, now is our plan. Fly to Australia and fight in pound-for-pound King backyard with Volkanovski.
Is there anything you want to say to the pound-for-pound best fighter in the world, Alexander Volkanovski?
I didn't see this short guy. Bring him here.
The lightweight on the line, pound-for-pound #1 on the line. Let's do it.
The super fight is on, folks.
People see me as an underdog in this fight, saying I won't be strong enough, saying Islam's going to be too big. It just motivates me even more. When you're talking about strength and power, pound for pound, I'm right up there.
It's hard to take Volkanovski down.
He's so physically strong.
There ain't going to be a power difference.
I think in his mind, I'm bad match for him because he knows my skills.
Oh, that's it! Islam Makhachev!
Outstanding wrestling. Unbelievable top pressure. Submission skills.
There's the tap!
This is not secret. Always have same plan, make him tired, bring him to the deep ocean and finish him there.
That's gonna do it. Islam Makhachev.
Yeah, I might get taken down, but I'm going to get back to my feet. I'm going to puzzle him. I'm going to get him uncomfortable.
The champ, he's a savage, man. Lot of blood, lot of heart.
I mean, this dude is determined.
And I'm going to start landing some big right hands.
Oh!
And
showing people that, you know, not only great, I can be one of the greatest.
When cage is closed, nobody can hurt me. I'm gonna be #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world.
Lightweight championship main event. First fighter to the scale, the undisputed UFC featherweight champion, Alexander the Great Volkanovski. $154.5 for the Bolt Man, Alexander Volkanovski. And his opponent, the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev. $155, the official weight for the champ, Islam Makhachev. All right, folks, here he is, the man many of you have come to see, the featherweight champ, Alexander Volkanovski, looking to become a double champion here tomorrow night. Any final words for all of these adoring masses here to see you?
Tomorrow we put it all on the line, but tomorrow I'm coming for fucking everything. Let's go!
There he is, Alexander Volkanovski. All right, and now we step over here and talk to the man, the champion, Islam Makhachev. One of the best fighters we have ever seen. Your first title defense is here tomorrow. What are your expectations for this fight with the Volk?
Pairs, I spent here 20 days. Love you guys, but tomorrow you will upset. Thank you.
Wish you all the best tomorrow. There he is, the lightweight champ, Islam Makhachev. Perth, can't thank y'all for coming out. Don't forget, Q&A on the stage in a few minutes. One more sleep, let's go! Champions collide in a true super fight.
This is #1 and #2 pound-for-pound best in the sport.
Islam Makhachev, 11 in a row.
Alexander Volkanovski trying to take the lightweight belt on home soil.
I'm bringing it back home, baby.
Fireworks are guaranteed.
Yair Rodriguez versus Josh Emmett.
I cannot wait.
Bring him on.